Hello, and this is your monthly collective reading from Readings by Lindsay. I am Lindsay. I know you can't see me, but I don't have my makeup on. I'm still my broken leg is still healing, but I'm starting to walk and get physical therapy, so hopefully I'll be able to do my makeup soon and I'll be putting my face back on screen. For those of you that are new to this channel, please subscribe. I need subscribers. The more subscribers that I have, the more free videos I'll do. For those of you who don't know who I am, and I'm just a stranger, I am a professional psychic. I do this for a living. I have multiple certifications. I just recently got I'm actually a certified past life regressionist now. Yay! Took me 2 years to get that done, but I got it done, so I have that certification now. You can see all my certifications and all my credentials. I'm even certified in psychic mediumship development, or I have a diploma in that. You can't really get certified as a psychic, but I have many certifications. I am a licensed spiritual counselor. You can book a reading with me by emailing me at affordablepsychic.com. You can go to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/readings by Lindsay, or you can give me a call or shoot me a text at 262-577-1794. All the information is below. So let's get started. So February is a very interesting month. We're definitely going to need to watch Mercury. We do have Mercury going into retrograde, but at the beginning, on the 3rd of the month, Mercury is it's entering Pisces February 3rd. So it doesn't go into retrograde until the 16th, so mid-month, and it's going to be a 3-week retrograde period. But because it's going into Pisces, and this is interesting too, because Pisces starts the 18th, the sun sign, so that then it becomes, the month of Pisces. On the 18th, we go into Pisces. Pisces, our intuition is going to be heightened. So when, one of the biggest things is I get people come in and say, oh, well, I'm not a psychic like you are, or I'm kind of psychic, or I'm not psychic at all. I want to just shake them and say, everybody is psychic. Everybody has a sixth sense. It's like a muscle. You just have to work it out. So really, when your gut's telling you something, follow it. So first, we're going to start out with some oracle cards. I have 2 fairy decks, both by Doreen Virtue, that I mixed up a couple of years ago. And so I just call it my fairy deck. And I'm going to lay those down, and then I'm going to do some tarot cards for the entire month. So we're going to start with this. This is just going to give us our overall energy, and we're going to look into it week by week, along with the central issue of the month, or, that'll come up too. This is going to be a really interesting month. There's some things that are going to come up with money, some things that are going to come up with relationships. I believe Venus enters Aries on February 7th, which is coming up. And we have a full moon in Leo on February 9th. And this is going to draw a lot of passion, whether it's in love, whether it's in friendship. No matter what, whether it's in work. Okay, it's time to start because I have cards starting to fall. So there's our central issue, miracle healing. So we are going to look at the first week. We have do some research. Second part of the month, we're going to be looking at your wish is granted, okay? And you've got power, which is during that time when we're going to be in Mercury is going to be in retrograde, and towards the end of the month is that new home energy, which actually, when we look at new home, that could even mean a new career, a new job, which does not surprise me because towards the end of the month, because Mercury is going to be in retrograde, but because the sun's going into Pisces, and we have a new moon in Pisces on the the sun goes into Pisces on the 18th, and we have a new moon in Pisces on the 23rd. It's going to be a very like fertile time. And for some of you, this could actually mean babies. I'm going to be honest with you. Towards the end of the month, some of you could actually realize you're pregnant, or your significant other is pregnant, which could be part of this new home, new people, or you could be having a baby. Your baby could come early or unexpected, or you could be expecting a child. There's gonna be new people entering the new home during that time. It's a fertile time. Also, because we're in retrograde, and there's a new moon. It's a time for planning, and it's a time for reorganization and ideas, but not actually jumping on them quite yet. We're not going to want to do that until, probably around mid-March, when Mercury goes out of retrograde. But it is okay to start thinking and planning, and it's going to be a very fertile time for that. It's also, like I said, a rest period. Now, the central issue we have of this month and the overall energy of this month is miracle here. We have that miracle healing card coming up. So that definitely means that there's going to be some unexpected news, but it's going to be good news. Unexpected good things happening. Basically, miracles are going to be happening, and they're going to help with past issues that have been not so good. Now, let's start at the beginning of the month. So, the beginning of the month, we have the Do Some Research card come up, which means there's going to be some learning, some things going on that you're going to need to process. This definitely looks like a time of information. You've got a wish card here. We've got a wish, not just you, but we've got a wish card here come second week, which means, like I said, this would also be the time of, that with Venus and the full moon and, manifestation and passion. And some of us are going to have our heads in the clouds, but we're going to, boom, bring them right back down. And it's interesting that that third week you've got the power. Because on the 18th, Mercury goes into retrograde, but also on the 18th, let me just check my notes here. We have, the 16th Mercury goes into retrograde, but also on the 16th when Mercury goes into retrograde, we also have Mars entering Capricorn. So this is going to create this could create some money issues, which is interesting that this new home card comes out, because this could actually lead to people looking for a new job, needing to get a new job. I'm not going to lie. Some of you may actually lose your job this month. There are going to be some money issues. Again, this energy reminds you that you are the master of your own destiny. You can do what you need to do. When Mercury's in retrograde, it may not be the best time to sign contracts or get a new job, but when you need to get a new job, you need to get a new job. It's kind of like our head's going to be in the clouds. We're going to be like la-di-da-da-da, and then boom, mid-month, we're going to get pulled right back down to earth, and there's going to be a lot of confusion there. It is going to be a confusing time mid-month and even possibly into the end of the month. So now let's look at the tarot and see what the tarot has in store for us. The tarot will definitely give us new information, good information about the month and what we have going on. So, month of February. Okay, we have a falling card already, which again, this is a month of passion. I am using the Smith Waite deck. This is a special edition. If you can see it, I'm sorry. It's so much better when I have my face because I can see what I'm doing here. But I'm using the Smith Waite deck for the tarot. So this card fell, and this is not an actual tarot card, but it's an extra art card. There's 2 extra cards in this deck. And whenever I read this card, I look at it as a lover's type card. So this is definitely like a love partnership. There's definitely, with all the red in it, there's definitely some earthly energy, earthly desires, money definitely comes up. So that's a falling card. So I'm going to just put that up against the amethyst for there. And so this is definitely a month for love, definitely a month for money, but like I said, there's going to be some confusion and a lot of passion. definitely a month for passion. There is going to be some confusion though. So let's take a look. Central, see, Queen of Pentacles. Now when I'm doing a collective reading for everybody, I don't necessarily look at the queen as a female. It can be a male too. But this is looking at, especially it being a central issue, looking at you and wanting stability. Money is definitely going to be an issue throughout the month. Okay, we have the 9 or the 10 of Wands, which at the beginning of the month, you're going to be feeling like you're pushing, you're almost there. You're going to want to just like let go, but you're almost there. You're going to get there. You're going to make it. And it's interesting because as we go into that second week of the month, it's like your wish is granted. Now let's see. Up, 10 of Pentacles. That perfect. So it's like you're going to get there. You're going to get, and also with the, this could actually bring back exes, especially if you have children with them, or have property with them. This could bring them back. Not necessarily bring back the relationship, but you guys could start getting along, communicating a little bit better. Again, this is, right before we go into retrograde. Once we go into retrograde, it's like our head's going to be in the clouds and then the communication is going to get wonky. Oh, there's the Fool right down there, third week. Again, head in the clouds. You're going to be pulled down, right? It's almost like, when I see spirits and they show me kind of how they passed and like whether they were pulled right out of their body, like whoosh, it happened really fast. It's kind of like you're going to be pulled down, right back down to earth really fast. And with the Fool coming up, that does not surprise me because it's the Fool and, with the You Got the Power card, oh my gosh. Like the Fool starts that new journey, but he's about to walk off a cliff and he doesn't even know it. And again, it's like you're going to be pulled right back down to earth. So it's definitely mid-month, you're going to really need to start paying attention to your surroundings. You are the master of your own destiny, just like the Fool is the master of his own destiny. But he's very naive. He can fall for things very easily. You don't want to be that naive person. You want to pay attention to your surroundings. So let's look at the end of the month. Strength. See, so Strength, great card to have for the end of the month, because this is, especially with that new home card, because this is, and if you notice we've got the infinity sign over her head. This is, life never ends. The universe going on, a new cycle in life. We have that new home card, but you're going to have the strength to do what you need to do for your new start. This new start is definitely coming. This is a warning of a new start. Like I said, you're going to need, with the Strength card, it's like you're going to need to use that inner strength inside of you to deal with whatever you're dealing with. Like I said, with that new home card coming out, for some of you, it may actually literally be a new home. For some of you, it may be people actually coming in, like a change of a structure in the new home. Especially when I'm looking at this card. Like I said, it doesn't mean your ex and you are going to get back together, but it's possible that some of you are going to get back together with your exes. Exes are going to come home. Exes, and like I said, you're the master of your own destiny, but, many of us are going to be naive about it. And this is going to be, towards the end of the month, you're going to start seeing things and you're going to need strength to deal with it. I believe that a lot of this will go on into March, especially with Mercury in retrograde. But, we'll see. It is what it is. This is all about you wanting to have stability in your life this month and keep stability in your life this month. And you're going to do whatever it takes. There is some money issues towards, especially the middle of the month. Definitely some confusion with communication, which doesn't surprise me with Mercury going into retrograde. And then, towards the end of the month, we have, again, like I said, it turns into Pisces. This is going to be a month of of intuition, you know. Trust your gut. Definitely trust your gut. You are the master of your own destiny. You know, it's definitely probably better to rest and think of new ideas and just kind of make plans for the future than act on them. I mean, that's really what I'm seeing here. And also that's kind of what some of the transits and things, and I'm not an astrologist. I mean, I just know like basic, like forecast type astrology. I know what's a little bit of what's going on, but I don't do charts. So, but with some of these things that are going on, some of the basic things that are going on, like I said, one of the best things you can do is follow your gut. Everybody's intuition is going to be heightened this month. And it's going to start from like the third on, and your head's going to eventually kind of go into the clouds. I'm not, that's definitely going to happen, and that retrograde is going to pull you back down, definitely. You don't want to be that naive person, especially with possibly some exes coming back into your life. And that passion with with Venus going into, let me check my notes. I know I said it a couple times, but Venus, it's entering Aries, yeah, on February 7th. That's definitely, it could bring some passionate, I mean, we're looking at the second week that can bring some exes back. It can bring some passion back. It's definitely, that's what's going to draw you up in your head, the head into the clouds. But when you come back down, you're gonna want to come back down, and you're gonna shoot back down, which is, you don't want to be that naive person. So be very careful, especially when I see this strength card on this new home. It's like there's going to be just some decisions that are going to be made that probably won't have been the best decisions made. Some of you, this is an actual new home. Some of you, this is a new job. Might not be the best job for you. I want to get some clarification on this at the end of the month. This kind of, see what we have here. Yep. Ace of Swords. So definitely a new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning, and it's a double-edged sword. So, the Ace of Swords, it's like you can go one way or you can go another way. You can take it for what it's positive and for what it's helping you, or you can be negative about it. And for some of you, if this is a new job, this might be a new job just to get some money, and you're going to be looking for something else real soon. Some of you may be looking at it positively, but again, I'm going to do one more card because I feel like you're going to get stuck. You're going to feel stuck. King of Cups. Yep. See, and like I said, I don't look at this like a male or a female when I'm doing these collective readings. But with the King of Cups, it looks like it's going to be some sort of emotional attachment. There's going to be some sort of attachment to whatever this new thing is. Again, it could be a relationship. It could be a new home. This could be people having babies. I'm telling you, there's fertility going on at the end of the month. So there's definitely some, emotional ties with this too. And I feel like I'm just getting this is reminding me, quit talking about just jobs. There's emotional attachments here too. Emotional attachments to baby daddy, baby mama, relationships that we're in, that are creating a child that may not be the best for the parents. But there's going to be emotional, or you may find out you're pregnant. It may be a huge surprise, which that's going to happen for some of you. And there's going to be an emotional attachment. So, you're going to take that on. It's going to be that, that's where the strength card comes in. So I want to point that out for you again. So, again, I hope that this has helped you a little bit. If you want to book a private reading with me, please feel free to contact me. Please like and join my page. Subscribe to my page. The more subscribers I get, the more free readings I'll do on here, the more stuff I'll try to come up with on here. I'll try to change it up. The more videos I'll put out on here. Definitely go to my Facebook page. You can see all my credentials there. I post all kinds of stuff on it. It's not all like, ooh, buy this, buy that. It's, I post some really helpful information on there. And also you can get a hold of me on there. So please feel free to, and also like if you're on Facebook, I would appreciate it if you like that page as well. But really, I need to get some Facebook or some YouTube subscribers, so please subscribe to my channel. And again, this is Lindsay with Readings by Lindsay, and this has been your February 2020 forecast.